Greetings. With this lesson, we'll be considering something called a Palace Corner Checkmate, sometimes abbreviated as PalCorner. But it is where the red horse, or the horse, will sink in right on one of these two squares right here, which is called Palace Corner, and produces a checkmate that's very similar to the Arabian Mate, which Western chess players learn quite quickly in their career, which is an Arabian Mate involving knight and rook. So this is a game from a real game in 1983 Chinese National Team Championships, and I've already set the position up. Red is going to win in just a few moves, and as I said, it will involve one of these two Palace Corner moves. Now let's note there's a rook down here. That's a chariot. There's a chariot here. There's also a cannon here. All three of these, four of these pieces will be taking part in the checkmate. And also part of the equation, which sets this up, is that one of the elephants is gone. And Black has, for whatever reason, has not moved one of his advisors here in a protective position yet. Any one of those things had happened, and this would not be possible. So first of all, it's a very surprising sacrifice, and let's just kind of observe how it works. Red to move, and he gives up rook for cannon. You recall, rook is worth way more than a cannon, so it's a bit of a surprise, almost like a queen sacrifice in chess. Ouch. And the Black doesn't have a lot of choices. I mean, if he does something like this, then Red is going to just take the rook, and the material will win the game. And he doesn't have much other choice other than to go ahead and take this. And he apparently doesn't see what's coming. Maybe he's forgotten about this rook down here. Here comes that knight in for the Palace Corner Checkmate. Alright, so Black's king here is in check. He only has one move, one legal move, and he has to come here. Now, can we find the checkmate? It's an Arabian Mate. Remember, this is a horse. This is a rook. Comes right in here just like the Arabian Mate position. Check. And the king cannot go there because this horse covers that. Can't take the rook. Can't go there. The other move he could possibly think about is here, but he can't right now because here's that cannon hiding back here. So it's a beautiful little mate in that it's very efficiently placed. And if it weren't for the Palace Corner horse, the cannon back here would not be working. Each one of these, and then being as kings cannot operate on diagonals, then the horse is immune from capture. So that's a checkmate, Palace Corner Checkmate, very similar to Arabian Mate in Western chess. Well, that's a good example of a Palace Corner. Next lesson, we'll be turning our attention to something called an octagonal position mate. And what sets that up is when the defending or losing king is in this corner and horse is in this corner. And it doesn't matter where this guy is. And as you can see, this square right here and this square are both covered by this corner placed horse. And the king, since he can't get out of the palace, he is in a stalemate position or checkmate position. He can't go anywhere. The only thing preventing checkmate is he's not in check at the moment. So once this position is reached, this octagonal, you think of it as diagonal opposition, is reached, then the king is very vulnerable. So the next lesson, one of the next lessons we do, will be covering an octagonal horse checkmate. that is all for now. Thank you for listening.